Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmi and today we are in Veronaville for our third episode of my Uberhood deep dive. We're gonna check out the former main Capp household, which is now known as the Thebes household, here in the Capp Manor, where we have Consort with his new wife Jody Larson, and their two children, Paris and Eleanor. Let's check them out. Here we have the Capp Manor, the original. I have not replaced it with a remodeled one. I've done some edits inside of it, but we will get to that soon. So first we have Consort here in the living room, talking to Jody and Consort. He's been around for a long time now, actually. He's apparently 66 days old. I'm surprised. I think maybe you start the game with him being like just early days of elderhood. He is then married to Jody, as you can see here, Jody Larson, who comes from Bluewater Village. And they have Paris and Eleanor, as I mentioned earlier. And he's good friends with most of his family members. He's best friends with Tybalt, Hermia, Hal, Regan, Desdemona, and Corin, who is Tybalt's son. And then we have Miranda, Goneril, and that's about where... Oh, he's friends with Meadow as well. Meadow Thayer, who is married to Hal, and they took her name, so they're both Hal and Meadow Thayer now. It seems like he's friends with her, which is nice. And the rest of the family, like Kent, Ariel, Juliet, not as good on terms, but at least, I mean, he's close to becoming friends with Kent, which is nice. Kent is actually married to Jody's brother, Jason Larson, so it's a bit interesting how the family has been intertwined like that. And he is retired at level 9 in the business career as a CEO, which is the level he starts out with. I think I went ahead and let him retire as soon as I started the game. I think he probably had a wish for it. I think he usually does. Does he have any interesting memories to go through? Yeah, here I think he retired. Yeah, so it must have been exactly at the start of the game. And then they didn't graduate, actually. I just gave them the college degree. Here he had his first kiss with Jody, so they started dating pretty early on. Here he got his first grandchild. Or no, not his first grandchild actually, but firstborn in game grandchild, I guess. Celia Capp, who is gonna be the new heiress of the Capp family. She is Regan and Cornwall's daughter. She's also one of my favorite Sims. And then Tybalt grew up well. He went to college. Let's see, and Juliet, Miranda, Hermia, they all went to college. And Tybalt apparently had some issues at college. He went on academic probation. And then Desdemona grew into a teen, I think, at this point. And I guess Juliet also had a bit of an issue, but then they all managed to grow up, graduate. Miranda and Tybalt were first. And then Kent got engaged to Jason. And then had his first woohoo with Jody. And then Kent got married. So Kent and Jason were first with their relationship, I suppose. And then Kent got abducted and he had a baby, Juniper, I believe she's called. And then Consort and Jody had their first son, Paris. And apparently made out with Jody after that. Interesting. And then they got engaged. Oh yeah, she did have his baby before they moved in together. So there were a lot of babies in the Larson household at that point, because Jody and Jason lived together and then Kent moved in with them. And then I think they were all pregnant at one point because Kent got abducted, and then Jason got pregnant by Kent because I have a same-sex pregnancy mod. And then Jodie was pregnant with Consort's baby, so I think they were all kind of pregnant at the similar time. Maybe Kent was a bit later actually, like a day or two. But yeah, it was an interesting time when Juliet got engaged to Romeo. Hermia got engaged to Dark Dreamer, and Miranda graduated and left college and became an adult, and then Juliet and Hermia as well. And then, yeah, he met Jordan, who is Kent and Jason's daughter, who we've seen in the first episode, and Juniper as well. And then Juliet got married to Romeo, and she lives with them in the Monty Ranch. And Reneo was together with Tybalt. She moved in here, and they were, well, they never married, but they were together for a while. And then Hermia got married to Dirk, and then Consort himself got married to Jodie, and then fell in love. Interesting. That's romantic standards for you. Not everything doesn't always go in the same order of things. I guess he had to really see that if she would be committed, that's when he would, properly feel like she was the one. I'm not sure. And then they had their second child, Eleanor. And then he got a bad reputation, but it's a good memory for him. I guess people are a little scared of me. So what? I like that they know how tough I am. Oh, you're so bad, Consort. Such a bad guy. And Celia is doing good in school. And then he saw the ghost of his daughter, Cordelia. And Paris grew up well. And then he taught Eleanor how to walk. And Paris got into private school. And Celia grew into a teen at this point. She's still, she's at her very end of teenagehood, I think. She's gonna be sent to university when we play her next, I believe. And then Eleanor grew into a child as well and got into private school. And then apparently they had another little date. That's cute. And Paris grew up to a teen, which is a very recent memory. This happened last rotation. And Jordan as well. So they're pretty close in age, as you can see. I think they're probably the same age. So they were really in sync there. The twin Larsons, Jodie and Jason, they were at least pregnant at the same time. So that's pretty much what's happening to Consort in his elderly days. He found a new wife and changed back to his old surname, Thebes, which we can see here in the family tree. His parents are called Andromach and Hector Thebes. And I thought, since, Capp is not his family in the beginning, and when he got himself a new wife, I thought that it would be nice to introduce a new family name. So there's not too many Capps around. There are already, but to maybe lower it a little bit. So we have Paris and Eleanor Thebes and Jodie Thebes. And here you can see Jason. They kept their name Larson, and Ken took Jason's name just to keep Larson going. So we have Jordan here, and as you can see, Juniper is her half-sibling because Kent had an alien abduction. But as you can see, Kent is Eleanor and Paris' half-sibling as well as uncle, or how would it be? I don't even know. It's a bit of a mess. Yeah, Consort here is a fortune sim. His lifetime want is to outlive rich spouse until you have 150,000 simoleons. I don't think that's gonna happen. It might be something Jodie achieves though, but not the other way around. And his secondary is popularity. Well, that's pretty much Consort. You can see beautiful face over there. Then we have Jodie. She doesn't have too many friends. Family-wise, obviously her family is not as big, but she's good friends with her immediate family. So Consort, Eleanor, and Paris. And then she's also good friends with Lola and Malcolm. I think Lola is a... well, yeah, we mentioned it, or I mentioned it earlier, that they are colleagues. They are good gal pals. And Malcolm, I believe she had a little fling with him before she settled with Consort. And since then, they've just stayed good friends. And then she's just barely friends with her brother. We should maybe invite them over, even though, like, lore-wise, Consort is kind, or well, I guess it's not really written. Well, kinda, I guess Kent is like the black sheep of the family. But since we saw that he was pretty close to becoming friends with him, maybe he's coming around in his later years. And she is in the law career at level 5 as a paralegal. We don't know. No, she just wants to reach the top of... Oh, she actually wants 3 children on high level. I think she is pregnant at this point. I believe I left last round with her getting pregnant. So she could technically achieve this lifetime want of reaching her career top and have 3 children on high levels. Even though it's quite a long goal because your children have to grow up and, you know, have a job as well. She's secondary knowledge with fortune as primary. And I think her memory is about the same. Then we have the children. Actually, maybe we should I'll just show you how it looks here with some of my renovations I've done here. So here we have Eleanor's bedroom and Paris' bedroom. And this used to be Tybalt and Raynell's bedroom when they lived here. I should actually talk about them a little short, just so you can get some context, but you will probably know more about them when we get to their respective families. But here we have Paris, who actually, I think he's looking like with the with the circumstances, like considering who his parents are, or at least his dad. Like, I think he has quite an interesting face. But he's a romance sim, and as you can see, he just grew up into a teen. Does he have a... No. Oh, he wants to become a rock god. Well, maybe that's teenage dreams. And he's good friends with some of his family members, Consort and Jody. Not so close with Eleanor, but I mean, I guess that's pretty common for brother and sister to maybe not always get along. And he's friends with Hermia. And that's about it. He doesn't... Well, yeah, that's true. Oh, he's actually... But I do believe him and Jane would be cute together. I think they're closer in age than Mimi, because Mimi is about to grow up into a young adult if she wants to go to university. So I think Jane would be a better option for him. And he is in private school. He's not working or anything. Maybe I should actually see if he can get a job in the music career. I just noticed that they're not well off at all at this point. I'm not sure what happened there. But maybe he should get to working. I don't think there's too much to say about his personality, and the aspiration points I'm gonna leave for when he goes to college. Then we have the youngest of the family who's on the toilet, so let's give her a moment. It's soon time for them to go to school. It's a Thursday at 7:37 a.m. Here she is. I think she looks very sweet with her little headband, blue matching headband to her dress. There's Eleanor, and she is... Oh, sorry for the camera work here. She's gonna age up into a teen in 2 days. I mean, I guess we could have it today, actually, because... Yeah, let's have her birthday celebration today. That can be exciting. We're gonna lock in the one to grow up well. She's best friends with Juniper, but she also knows Raynell, Corin, and Robin here. And Corin and Robin are actually both Tybalt's children, Tybalt and Raynell's children, but they are actually not living together. They're split. We can see the connection. Here we can see. So as you can see, Corin still has the Capp last name, but Robin has Raynell's last name. And they are actually separated, Tybalt and Raynell. They used to live here, as I mentioned earlier, and you saw their previous bedroom. But they split up due to Gordon King ruining their relationship. Gordon King was both good friends with Raynell and Tybalt, but he actually was romantically involved with Tybalt, and he was once visiting the family and decided to autonomously kiss Tybalt in front of Raynell, and yeah, that didn't sit well. And she moved out and brought Robin with her to downtown. That's where they live now. Raynell started out in downtown and she moved back there with Robin. When Robin was a toddler, I believe. She was maybe even a newborn. I think she just had her when that happened. So that's why she brought her with her. And Tybalt was kinda shamed in the family, even though you can't really notice in the relationship between Consort and Tybalt. They're still very good friends, but in my headcanon, Consort kind of banished him from the house, and Tybalt moved in with Gordon, and he brought Corin with him as well. And they now live in Pleasant View in one of the condos where the Calientes and Lothario, in that area where they used to live. So yeah, that's what happened to them. So this household used to be quite big, but now it's shrunk in size. It's a bit more manageable with less drama as well. And everyone gets their own separate bedrooms. So there's definitely room for a third child if that is the case. Let me actually check. I think I can look it up. Pregnancy manipulator. Okay, so they are pregnant. Right. Well, that's exciting. Since Juliet moved in and got married to Romeo Monti, she abandoned her right to become the Capp heiress, and Hermie as well. She moved in with Dirk and took his surname, so that's why there's no heiress from the original Capp household here. But I do want Celia to be the Capp heiress, the one to take on the name further, even though, of course, Goneril has a lot of her children. We have Miranda, who is together with Rip Grant, but they both have the Grant surname. They're not married, they're just girlfriend, boyfriend, I believe. But yeah, they took the Grant surname. I don't know if they would ever get married, but so they have Jagger and Janice. They're both kind of named after like music artists, like Mick Jagger, I think, and Janis Joplin was kind of my idea there. I'm not sure why, but I think it's kind of fun. And then we have, well, Hal, since it's a matrilineal family name, Hal took Thayer as his surname when he married Meadow. And they have a set of twins, Othello and Ferdinand. And then we have Desdemona, who is together with Cooper Oldie, which I mentioned in my previous episode. But they're also not married yet, but I do think they will eventually. And then Desdemona would take on Cooper's surname, so the Oldie family gets to live on. And as you can see here, both Coral and Herb sadly have passed away as they died in a fire. And they have a son named Nick Oldie. And I think this is from the Shakespearean character Nick Bottom. I actually named him that because they're both really good friends with Bottom Summer Dream. So I thought it was kind of like an homage to her as a close friend of theirs. And I believe she was at the lot when Desdemona gave birth. I don't know, there's some symbolic meaning to his name. And then we have Ariel, who is currently at university. I believe He is involved with another woman. I don't know if she's gay or bisexual, but she's currently in a gay relationship. And I think that's what I want for her. So yeah, Celia is the one who will be then bringing the Capp name further, if she so wish. But yes, that's what I had in mind for her. And I think it fits because she is the only daughter, or only child even, of Regan and Cornwall. And I think they're both very like ambitious and driven in the family business. So I think they are the best candidates to have their child represent the name, the Capp name. But yeah, that's enough about that. We're gonna press play and we'll see how this day plays out for them. Jodie has a working day today. She starts at 9, so she will be off very soon. He should be going to school soon as well. They will be going at the same time. And since they are in private school, they come home a bit earlier. Paris will be home at 12 and Eleanor will be back at 2. So we won't be alone with Consort for too long. But he wants to sell a masterpiece, so I can send him, or actually he can first have some breakfast. And then I will send him to the easel. I thought that was him who drew that, but I guess not. Okay, so they need to stop doing their homework at the last minute and go to school. Let's see, we shall have this beautifully put together breakfast that the butler made. Seems to be snowing here in spring, which I feel like might be the case IRL here where I live. Winter is getting later and later during the year. Yeah, it's a Thursday here, so I think no household is synced at all. We started on a Saturday, and then in the Smith household it was a Friday, and here it's a Thursday, so we're all over the place. But who cares actually? I believe he did a painting of Jodie here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I remembered it correctly. He painted her. That could be nice to hang up on the wall. Okay, let's actually see if we can pay these bills all the way over here. Here's Cooper passing by. Cooper and Desdemona live in Pleasant View as well, since Cooper came from the Oldie family. I guess, is Isabella on the lot as well? She's over here. Is she gonna knock over the trash? Or is she just passing by? Is she gonna enter the house, or is she gonna steal my newspaper? Do I have a newspaper to steal? Yeah, I do. And oh no, sick with a mysterious disease. Uh-oh. This is bad. Is Consort not gonna make it for much longer? Let's see what Isabella is gonna do. Oh, she's just gonna read it. So Patricio is actually dead at this point. He was the first sim to pass away in my neighborhood. Sadly, poor Isabella is now left by herself, but she might not live for much longer herself. But she has a very big household. She has both the Monty grandchildren, Mercutio and Romeo, as well as Juliet and their twin daughters. So she's not lonely, at least in terms of family. But she's probably still missing Patricio a lot. But yeah, so Consort outlived his rival and enemy. I'm sure he's smug about that. But it seems like Paris brought home a downtown townie, Tiave, one of the teens. Seems like he is looking for a relationship. He wants to go study. Maybe we should call up Jane and maybe go for a date. Oh, they don't know each other much at all. Maybe they should just talk on the phone for a bit before he does that. But I think it would be fun to have them get together or see if they can get along at least. Oh, can I not join him? Why not? Maybe we just play kicky bag. What do I know? It'd be nice if they were friends. I don't think he has any friends in his age. Be good for him. Actually, I need to check his person. He's actually super nice, so he shouldn't have an issue. I mean, he's quite shy, I suppose, but yeah, there's no reason for him to not have some friends. Oh, maybe it's a bad place to try to do kicky bag. Oh wait, here it works. Oh, never mind. Let's do catch then. When is Jody back? At 4. Okay, so she will still be working for a bit. She's still they need 2 family friends for her to be eligible for promotion. Now Eleanor is back. She also brought a friend home. I mean Turner. Possibly another downtownie. Oh, here we have, is that Lilith? Yeah, look, it's Lilith. Out and jogging. She actually lives here in Verona Vale, so it's not surprising that she's out here running about. She needs to catch up on her homework, but maybe she can do that when she's a teen anyway. If we'll have her birthday today. Let's see, you can make it. Please hang in there. Hang in there for your daughter, at least. Don't go before she grows up. He wants to maximize the creativity skill. You actually only have one more skill to go, so maybe we can try for that. Actually, maybe you should try to entertain your guest instead of going up and playing on your PC. I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, like when Sims 2 came out, early days of Sims 2, I used to go to my classmates' house and we would sit by each other or next to each other in front of the computer and watch each other play the game. Basically, like one would be in control and then the other one's just sitting there watching. And it was a great time. I don't know, it's kind of like how it is to watch YouTube videos of people playing the game now. Like, it's not quite the same, but still kind of have the same essence. Like, you find enjoyment seeing someone else play the game. For some reason, it's just nostalgic and it was the best time. You don't play together, but you still kind of do. Guess it's a bit of a collaborative thing. Good memories of early 2000s. Oh, they're gonna be here in the graveyard catching. Ooh, oh, here we go. First bump. Very nice. Oh, she wants Paris to get a scholarship. Yeah, so we have confirmed that Jody is expecting another child. Which, I mean, I don't think I had that planned. But it does align with her lifetime want as we established earlier, so I guess it's alright in the end. Oh, he's being a good guy cleaning up while the butler is busy tending the huge garden. Maybe we should actually hire a maid as well so they can hopefully get everything done. Yeah, it's getting close to 6 PM, so we can soon have the birthday party for Eleanor. We got a free meal coupon. That's nice, thank you. She's getting along with Amin over here. I don't think they will be hanging out much more if she's turning... Oh, wow. Did you see that? Holy shit. Oh. Scribonia. Wait, why is she out now? Because of the lightning strike? Did that wake her up or something? Oh no! Oh no, don't scare her. That's so mean. This poor girl. My goodness. Let's see if do we have any leftovers? Oh, I feel bad for her. But yeah, I guess, did she wake up because of the lightning strike? Because usually the ghosts are only out during the night, right? Or evening. Interesting. I never knew about that. You learn something new every day. Even with this game being over 20 years old, there's still new things you can find. Did they even get close to become friends? Not really. Alright, now it's time. Let's go ahead and throw this birthday party. Oh dear. Please. Hang in there. Let me zoom in so we don't have to see this rain too much. I'm curious to see how she will turn out looking. Yeah, I guess that's good. Probably more fun to have some more close age guests. Let's buy her a cake. Go. Let's put her in her everything. Then she cannot wash her hands. She's actually quite tired. Put you in your everyday as well. Maybe you can do some coffee. Let's see, are the guests coming in? They are. Just taking a while to get here. Is that John Burb? Yeah, it is. Okay, let me just boost that just a tiny bit. Alright. We have no time to waste. Let's go ahead and blow out the candles. The guests coming in here. Oh, why are you upset? What's wrong? See then. Let's do this. Happy birthday, Eleanor! Gonna be a big girl. We'll see what aspiration she will gain. I have a random aspiration mod for whenever teens age up. It will be randomized, so I don't have to intervene anything, which is quite nice in my opinion. Oh, this is an interesting view. Looks a bit sus. Oh, she looks good. We don't have to age him up. She became a knowledge sim. That's nice. I like how she still matches with her headband, but maybe we should give her a new look. I guess she likes the color blue. Let's have a look at her. She's pretty. I like her. Oh dear, where did we end up? Alright, it's time to give her a little makeover. Always exciting. Head on over here, change appearance, and then I think we need to buy some clothes. Oops. Why are you taking a bath, sir? That's highly inappropriate. I barely know you. Let's see what we can give her. I think maybe a longer hairstyle, or yeah, I'm not sure, but I feel like maybe we should drop the headband for now. It's cute, but I feel like maybe that was more for her look as a child. Maybe not that. She has quite a long face, which I think she inherited from her mom, but I do think she looks quite pretty. Let's see, I think this is what Celia is using, so I will try to avoid having similar hairstyles as much as possible. I mean, I am quite limited still, or I guess I tend to stick to some hairstyles. Let me update these previews. I don't know why they don't stick always. Not bad. Could be cute, but I don't know about the bandana situation. That might be a little bit too grown up kind of hairstyle. I believe Erin Baker or Erin Geek is using this hairstyle, even though it's quite cute though. Also a bit too grown up looking for her. It could be something. I don't think anyone have this ponytail I can remember. Maybe that could be good. I feel like that's quite an age appropriate hairstyle. Maybe we should change her eyebrows a little bit. Perhaps those, or they're quite arched. Maybe that works. I see I already had some makeup on, but let's see if we can use any of these 3D ones. They kind of bug out sometimes, I'm not quite sure why. Might be a bit too much. That works. And then some blush. Have some little lipstick situation. See. Oh, that's a bit too bright. Maybe like that. Do we want another pair of eyebrows, perhaps? Or eyebrow shape? Maybe that. Or does she look too grown up? I feel like the thinner eyebrows you have, the more mature looking you look, kinda. Like thicker eyebrows is more of a youthful look, so maybe those they're a bit more straight than what they were. I think that's quite nice actually. It's a nice teen look for her. Yeah, I'll go for that for now. And how does she feel? Well, kind of neutral. She's giving off a bit of a like Kaylin Langerak vibe, or is that just me? I'm not sure. But she's cute. I like her. And then let's see what kind of outfit we can get for her. Maybe a full set. I think I want to stick with the blue theme that she had. Seems like that's her favorite color. This is the dress she used to wear, but maybe she's outgrown that at this point. I mean, it is spring, so I guess we could buy that for her, but maybe something else as well. I don't feel like that's her style. Oh, that's interesting. I've never really seen this outfit or thought about it. I mean, it's purple, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. Or maybe this one. She did grow up with this kind of skirt moment. We can give her some options. We can pretend that the family is still well off, when in reality they're not. I'm not quite sure what happened. Oh well. Let's see a bit further back. This is always a cute little outfit. It could be fun actually. I don't think I've ever used this on someone. Let's give her that outfit. Or let's see which one of them looks best on her. Or suit her the best. Then we have to improve this party squirts. Not the most... actually really fun. That could be nice. She's a bit of a classic beauty. I like that. I don't know why, but yeah, that's fun. So here we have Eleanor Thebes then in her teen days. Her teen look. Very cute. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Let's get down here and greet some of the guests. Let's do the gesture one. I think that one is easiest. Oh, we have Chester. Guess he's here to supervise his children. Casper is a teen at this point. He doesn't really need supervision. Oh well. Okay. Dad, I'm trying to talk to him as well. Let's see, he can have a slice. He's like, oh dear, she's so grown up suddenly. Let's see. Oh, actually, I need to roll her gender preference. Traits, Eleanor, and randomize. Guess we can do that with someone who isn't busy. Whenever he's done at the bathroom, can do randomize. She's straight. I actually need to check if I rolled for Paris. I guess I did. Okay, well, he also has a chance to talk to Jane here. Oops. She's really tired. Let me just boost that a little bit again. Yeah, we have Ceres as well. Let's greet her. Oh, seems like Malcolm likes her. Oh, seems like... Oh, she has 2 bolts with Gunter. Man, Gunter is really popular around the girlies. Yeah. I wish Victor was here though, Gunter's brother. In case she would have some attraction to him, because he's still looking for someone to get together with. Oh dear, what's happening here? Ceres is trying to flirt with Gunter, it's not going well. Okay, let's see how it's going here. Are we getting along? Does Tiave maybe not have a gender preference? Let me... Maybe I should have just kept this around. Tiave. Randomize. He likes females, okay, so... But they do not have any chemistry, alright. That is fine too. Can we talk more? The party's not bad. It's good. Oh no, Tiave, what are you doing? Why are our guests so comfortable to just take showers here? What the heck? Oh well. Can have a bath. No, go to the bathroom, I mean. Oh, what's happening? Wait, huh? What was that animation? What's going on there? I need to actually let me. Oh, hello? Wait, hold on. Hold on, I need to check what's going on here. Yeah, they have 2 bolts. Well, I guess they decided on their own. I suppose Gunter and Leia is gonna be a couple. Even though, yeah, I think Eleanor still has a lot of time to check for a good match for her. Wait, but what about... Did she... No, she didn't get to... No, wait, never mind. They do not have any chemistry. Oh, it's a good time. Yay, I'm glad. She had a good birthday party. But now it's time to get to bed. All the guests are leaving. And we are going to bed here. Oh, did she not get to shower? What the heck? Let's see, we can clean that up. Maybe we should hire a maid. I'll do that before I forget. Yeah, everybody, please leave. It's time to go. No, never mind. We shall take... Did you... Why is she not able to take a shower? What's going on? And you know what? You can just go to bed and you can take a shower. Is there some problem? Okay, now... What are you doing here? Oh dear. Oh, she is having her second baby bump. have a shorter pregnancy mod, so I think it's 48 hours. She will have baby sooner than normal. Oh, hello. Who are you? Ramsey Custer. Jason, I guess they were here for the children. Wait, Ramsey, was she here for the townie child? I mean, do they also get a representation, like a family member to bring them home? I didn't know that. Alright, she finally got her shower. And she looks very heavily pregnant right now. Oh, I think she's having some issues with the bed. Let's clear bed ownership. There we go. Sometimes it bugs out a bit. But here is the master bedroom. It looks quite cozy, I would say. I imagine this is kind of like the Capp family crest or something. This red one looked good for them. It's morning already. Maybe he can prepare some breakfast. Oh yeah, actually I was supposed to hire a maid. Yeah, we're already at the end of the first day here in the rotation, and this is where I should say goodbye. I hope that I will be able to keep posting these weekly so I can have more content to give you guys and also contribute to the Sims 2 community, which I love so dearly and have done for many years. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time we would be going to Blue Water Village. So next week would be the land grab household with Dina, Malcolm, Mimi and Malcolm Jr. along with Dudley, and they also have a dog. So look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this episode as well. It felt quite short, but it was fun to see Eleanor grow up into a teen. I think she looks very stunning, and I'm excited to see where she will end up, with who, and you know. Also, I wonder how long Consort will be hanging around. Always a mystery, but he does seem to be sick with a mysterious elderly disease, so perhaps he will not make it for much longer, but who knows, maybe he will recover. That is also a possibility. And then I'm also excited to see their third child, which will be their final child. I don't see them having any other children, considering that both Paris and Eleanor are teens at this point. But that was it for me. Thank you everyone, take care and goodbye.